30 kilometers into a previous marathon, I completely lost the will to live. My body completely gave up and I stumbled for the next 12 kilometers, begging for a finish line that seemed like a lifetime away. Not fun. It's giving me PTSD now thinking about it. That's called hitting the wall. And that happens to almost 40% of runners. And that's your stat for the day. Hitting the wall typically happens around the 30 kilometer mark. Hitting the wall is usually because of a depletion of the body's energy stores. And a fun fact I learned is that it's more common in men than women. Honestly, it's probably because women are more patient than men. At this point, you're probably wondering what this is for. This is your energy at the beginning of a marathon. It's nice and full because you've carb loaded the previous day, which is something most runners get completely wrong. And I'll tell you why in a future video, so make sure you drop me a follow so you don't miss that one. As you tick off the kilometers in a marathon, you use up your energy. If you don't take any fuel on board, by 30 kilometers, you're completely out of energy. Well, not really, because if you were, you'd likely be dead. But stay with me. At this point, you've hit the dreaded wall. So, let's take that back a bit. This time, you're gonna fuel properly. As you tick off the kilometers, you use up your energy. However, now, you're gonna top that energy back up by taking some fuel on board. Then, you run some more. And then you fuel some more. Obviously, it goes without saying you don't put closed packets of gels into your body. What you want to do is open them up, put the contents in your mouth, and then they turn into this lovely blue liquid and give you more energy. Mad how that works. So don't wait until you hit the wall to refuel. By that stage, it's too late. You should start fueling around the 30-minute mark, and you should be aiming for 60 to 90 grams of carbohydrate per hour. But this needs practice to get right. In a future video, I'll cover the exact fueling strategy I use with my athletes so that they don't end up shitting themselves in a race. So go ahead and drop me a follow so that you don't have to shit yourself in your race, and I'll see you in the next one.